Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and exciting content from the football world. It will be a happy day if you are an Arsenal fan because the dramatic finish at Villa Park just sparked Arsenal into life. Yes, my friends, it was looking as if it is going to be a very disappointing draw, having come back from 2 goals to one down. I expected Mikel Arteta's men to bounce back because this was a must-win match for the Gunners, and the way Arsenal played yesterday was a really topsy-turvy affair. If you look at Aston Villa, they are a team which are well drilled under a Spanish coach, Unai Emery, who knows how to get the job done. And yesterday they were, kind of clinical in the first half. Ollie Watkins and Felipe Coutinho's goals gave them a 2 goals advantage with Bukayo Saka striking back in the first half. And if you look at both those goals were once again down to mistakes in the midfield. Jorginho is trying to press higher up the pitch from the midfield, and that is creating a huge gap where Granit Xhaka and the other midfielder Martin Odegaard are not able to compensate. And this is where Arsenal were exposed, and this is where I feel that Arsenal dearly miss Thomas Partey. And that is exactly how they conceded the goals. There is a lot of space for Aston Villa to run past that midfield, and they are just able to pick out Ollie Watkins. With his pace, he can trouble any defender on his day. And William Saliba was not close enough to Ollie Watkins. That gave the opener for Aston Villa. Bukayo Saka struck back for the Gunners with an incredible strike directly into the top corner of Emi Martinez's net. And after that, the way Filippo Coutinho just easily stroked the ball into the bottom corner was just astounding. And we went into the halftime break, 2 goals to one down, and I am sure that Mikel Arteta must have had some stern words for his team because they were not looking the same Arsenal which we are used to seeing before the World Cup. And definitely the previous results against Everton, Brentford, and Manchester City was looming large on their heads, and it was a time to respond. Those 45 minutes, especially in the second half, would have, kind of changed the complexion of Arsenal season. The reason why I say this is because Zinchenko equalized for the Gunners right at the stroke of the hour, and it was game on. And just imagine, Arsenal had more than 10 attempts on target, on goal, and that just shows that this team were really hungry to get all 3 points, especially after what transpired in the previous few weeks. And that is exactly the response which you would expect from a team which is competing for the title race. And once Zinchenko scored, I expected Arsenal to put on the accelerator. Gabriel Martinelli came off the bench. He was a very big influence. And as soon as the fourth referee, showed up 6 minutes of stoppage time, I knew that there will still be a chance. Eddie Nketiah was very wasteful in front of goal. Let's be honest. Martin Odegaard also missed a sitter, and that too coming on his left foot. That is just unacceptable. I was really shocked with the way Odegaard was trying to just dictate the play, but he was not able to find those killer passes which we are so used to seeing, especially before the World Cup. And as soon as those 6 minutes went up, I knew that Arsenal still had in them to create a chance. Let's remember Aaron Ramsdale pulled off some incredible saves to deny Aston Villa, especially after Leon Bailey came on in the second half. And as soon as it went past the 2 minutes of additional time, Jorginho popped up with an incredible strike from the edge of the box, and it was so fortunate, or you can say lucky for Arsenal. It went off the crossbar, it hit Emi Martinez on the back of his head and went into the goal. It was just that stroke of luck which Arsenal duly craved for so that it can build a very big confidence going into the upcoming fixtures. And not only that, even in the 96th minute, Aston Villa got a corner, and Emi Martinez wanted to compensate or wanted to rectify all the errors which led to his downfall. He went ahead for that corner, and on the break, Gabriel Martinelli had to just run 60 yards in order to stroke the ball into an empty net. Game, set, and match. It was 4-2. Arsenal back in the top of the table, and guess what? Manchester City drew against Nottingham Forest. Can you just deep that? Can you just imagine the kind of psychological edge which Arsenal will have now that they are having a 2 point cushion over Manchester City, and mind you, with a game in hand? That is how crucial each and every fixture is going to be, my friends, and that is exactly what Arsenal needed. They wanted all 3 points at any cost, and they got it against a very, very resolute, tactically sound Aston Villa. And this is where you would see the champion mentality of a team. Does this young team have enough to suggest us that they are going to go all the way and win the Premier League title? It is still a 50-50 race, because at any point of time, any team drops points, the other team can capitalize, and suddenly we would say that yes, Manchester City are the favorites. But still, according to me, it is going to be a 50-50 battle, because both teams are, still unpredictable. There are question marks over Arsenal, but there are also question marks over Manchester City. In spite of having that experience of winning 4 Premier League titles out of the last 5 seasons, they are still vulnerable this season defensively, and sometimes they are not clinical enough in front of goal to absolutely steamroll oppositions. This has been the biggest critic of Manchester City this season. However, only time will tell what these two teams are going to produce in the upcoming fixtures of the Premier League season. So, guys, I would love to know what kind of impact will this Arsenal result have on Manchester City. What kind of confidence will this comeback win give the Gunners going into the remaining fixtures? And who was your man of the match for this astounding, incredible 4-2 win? Please let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, please do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because I'll be coming up with lots of content from the world of football. So please stay tuned, and until next time, stay safe and take care.